what I did after staying in the house for 3 weeks after a major surgery. I'm going to start off by showing you my grand puppy. Come here, Vanilla.
Come here, you old little self.
Bean, Vanilla.
Look at her. Get your little self on.
Get on.
You can't hold nobody's back. You don't pick you up.
We just put color on everybody. There you go.
Man.
She ain't used to it yet.
She said, what is that junk y'all got around my neck?
Hey, come here. Come here, girl. Stop.
Oh, no. Yeah, put the brakes on it. Put
That's
the brakes
right.
on it.
Hey, you better come on.
She ain't that low. You don't know what to do.
You better come on.
The bass here.
I mean, she saw him. I think Bear may have sensed her because his head was turned towards the door.
Vanilla.
And she was itching at the door at the bottom.
Vanilla.
I know. You're going to have to get used to it.
And that was my son puppy, but I call it my grand puppy. Okay, guys, so we are out of the house and we are taking a little small road trip going through the neighborhood. I forgot to record it from the beginning, but we're just looking at houses, just relaxing, because my husband knows looking at houses is something that I like to do. Maybe soon we'll be getting another house, but I don't know when. So he was just taking me to different neighborhoods just to see what the new builds are like. We do not want a 2-story anymore because we are getting up in age, okay? And these stairs, I want to get rid of them before it is too late. So they have some nice houses out here in this area, but I don't like the neighborhood. Well, I take it back. The neighborhood is okay. The houses, they do not have a porch. It's very few of these homes that have a porch, and it's like a sunken-in porch. You can't see the front door until you get in front of the house. So, no, that is not me, okay? So, after we leave here, we're going to go shopping for a little bit. I'm going to show you Ross and Burlington. Okay, so let's go into the store. And guys, I can't be out that long because I get tired. My back start hurting. So I'm just going to be out here for just a few minutes. And then we'll head on to the next place. So I'm going to play you to music as I show you the different items in Ross and Burlington. And guess what? I will peek back in, okay? And catch you up on the next scene. now I have gotten hungry, so I have a taste for some Chinese, and so we are going to leave this store and we are heading over to this Chinese place. And before I go in, I noticed this hanging on the fence. If anyone knows what this is, let me know. It's not an okra. I don't know if it's a squash, but anyway, comment below and let me know. So we're going to head on inside. So right here I have gotten my plates, and I got this large egg roll, but I like the smaller one. And got my egg drop soup, and I'm going to show you what my husband has, and I will show you what my son has. So we all decided to come out, and my little grandson, he came out with us, and this is what my husband has. This is his plate, and we're going to go over here to my grandson, and look, he just got chickens and noodles. That's all he wanted, and I don't think he really wanted that. I think he wanted to go somewhere else, but anyway, Andy, he ended up going with us to the Chinese place, and here's my my son's plate, okay? And back to my plate, I got some Mongolian beef, I got some sesame seed chicken, and I got this egg roll here. I'm waiting on them to bring out the smaller egg roll, because I don't care too much for this large egg roll. But I mean, it's good, so don't get me wrong. And so we are just out here enjoying, and I'm going to show you part of the food before I leave. Now I can't show you all of it because we got people around the bar, and I didn't want to have them in the video, okay? So I couldn't do the entire bar because people are always around the bar, you know, getting something to eat. Of course, that's why we came here, right? So now we are getting ready to leave, guys, and there's Andy, and I enjoyed this place, and I had to pan the camera around because somebody else was walking out, so I don't want to, like I said, have someone else on the video without their permission, okay? So I try not to include other people in the video, okay? So yes, we are heading out, and we are full, so I'm going to go home and I'm going to relax because I am tired. I wore myself out. This was my first time getting out and actually going out shopping. Well, I didn't really shop that much, but I did purchase a few items, and I will let you guys see that probably on the next video, okay? Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank all of you guys for watching, and I hope that everybody watching is subscribed to my channel. If not, please consider doing that, okay? Alright, guys, so that's all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, give me a like, hit the notification bell, and you will be notified the next time I upload another video. Bye-bye.